Okay, this is the second part to the first part there where I applied tips for a gel application. My nails have already been etched, the tips have been added, and they have been primed. Now to apply gels, you're going to need some alcohol to clean your brush, and to also remove the tacky residue. And you're going to need some kind of a gel. I'm going to be using this Soak Off by Nailite. It's called Rose Gold. You're going to need your brush and some paper towel to clean your brush on. And also your UV light. This is what my color looks like. Now you want to take a small or the right size ball for your type of nail that you're working on. My pinky is a small nail, so it's going to be a smaller ball. And you want to apply it close to the cuticle line and just push it down into the nail. Making sure to cover your side walls of the nail. Now if there's any extra, go ahead and just wipe it off. I've been having issues with bubbles. I don't know why, but I don't see any bubbles on that nail. So as of right now, I'm good. So I'm just going to clean out my side walls here, making sure that there's no extra gel. And then I'm going to move on to the next finger. You should try to instruct your client to kind of keep her fingers not bent at a angle like that, so the nail, like the gel doesn't kind of slide off the nail. It's easiest, unless you have a very large UV light, to do the 4 fingers and then move on to the thumb. I don't have a large UV light, it's a very small one, so it's easier for me to just do these 4 fingers, and then I would say do the other hand while this hand is baking, and do the thumbs last. I'm going to clean off my brush just to take off the extra gel. And then I want to remove any extra gel that's in the side walls, cleaning out any in the cuticle area if anything has flowed over in. I want to move to the next finger. And again, from the top, working my way down. The ball wasn't big enough, so I'm going to grab just another small ball and just kind of place it in. Again, I'm still not seeing any air bubbles, so I'm thinking maybe it was just too hot. I don't know if that's a factor. Just going to clean my brush out. Okay, now that I've got that nail done, I want to clean out my side walls in my cuticle area if I need to. Again, with taking the proper size ball, placing it near the cuticle area, and working your way down the nail. Just another small ball, just to kind of. Now when you have any extra, it's just too much gel, go ahead and just wipe it out on your paper towel. Like all that, just gonna put it on my paper towel and get rid of it. Okay, now that I have my gel applied to the 4 nails that I'll be sticking underneath my light, pull my light out. Now instructing your client to keep her hands flat, her fingers flat, and also instructing her if it's her first set of gel nails that this UV light, when it reacts with the gel, it will be warm. And you might not be expecting that, so it's something that you should know because it's baking. So when it's baking, it's warm. Now you'd be working on the other hand while this hand's baking. Again, with applying the balls and working their way down and kind of applying it like nail polish, making sure that there is no bubbles and trying to get your whole surface flat and, well, not flat, but even. I'm sorry I do not have a pause button on my camera, so you have to sit here with the whole baking of 120 seconds. I'll see if I can figure out how to edit them. If I can't, fast forward at 120 seconds. Okay, now that that's out, go ahead and you pull. Your light would be on the side of your table. My table has nail polish on the one side and not a very big area on the other side besides for my light. So it's a little hard. I gotta kind of pull it in and put it up when I need it. So again, you go ahead and you take yourself the right size ball for the size nail that you're working on. And you place it in the cuticle area, working your way down. If any extra, go ahead and take it off. Rita. Cleaning out your sidewalls. If there's any extra gel, you don't want to bake the gel while it's on your client's sidewalls or skin area. Any extra, I'm just gonna remove it and put it on my napkin. Making sure that I'm covering all of my surface and trying to get it even. When you look down the barrel of the nail, it looks even. Again, I'm also trying to watch for any air bubbles. The first time I was doing them, I was getting air bubbles in it, and I didn't know why. I don't know if I wasn't smoothing it out enough, or I've done the first cure and everything is good. It doesn't look bad. There's no air bubbles. I don't think I'm going to need to do much buffing. Sure to get around in the cuticle area, not flooding the cuticle, covering all your side walls and your free edge. Nails done. Go ahead and inspect it. If you need to remove anything in the side wall areas, go ahead and do that now. Or in the cuticle, if there's anything left in the cuticle, go ahead and just scrape it out. Again, a real client would be helping me out here, and I'm trying to do this and hold it so my gels don't run. Not enough gels. I'm just going to grab a little bit more. Place it in. Being sure to cover my side walls. I'm going to remove any extra gel I have. And make sure that everything is covered. Even looking down the barrel of the nail. I can't do it for the camera, but looking down the barrel of the nail, you just kind of examine. Making sure everything's good, everything looks okay. Now cleaning out any extra gel that may be on your client's side walls. Any that may be in the cuticle area. I'm going to pull my light back in here. I'm going to slip the hand in. Instructing your client to try to keep her fingers flat so that gel settles the way that it's supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just close up my gel. I'm done with my gel now. I'm going to be top coating with a high gloss tackless sealer, which again you bake under the light. First I am just going to I want to clean my brush in the alcohol, moving my brush back and forth, not like round in circles, back and forth to kind of clean out the bristles. Every once in a while taking it out, and I'm just going to wipe it on my paper towel to kind of clean out. Then I'm going to go back in and do it again. Alcohol cleans your brush, and your alcohol is also what you're going to use to remove your inhibition layer off your sticky nails when they come out. Now that that's clean, I'm going to go ahead and put my brush away and have it ready for the next time I want to do some gels. Now, when your hand comes out of the light, you're going to want to take off the inhibition layer. You want to do that with 99% alcohol, and you want to make sure that your paper towel or your cotton swab or something with not so much dust in it is totally saturated with this alcohol. This helps to make it so there's no lines. Bumps or marks in it. Now you can go in and you're just gonna, I'm using Bounty paper towel and I just soaked it with alcohol. I'm just gonna kind of dab on the nail, making sure that it slides off. Same with this one here. I'm gonna do this and go through your entire set of nails, making it so that they're nice and not sticky. Like this one's sticky, these aren't no more. Okay, now that my nails are clean and have no extra layer on them, I am going to inspect them by, I wonder if I can do this for the camera. I'll lift the camera up a little bit, up, and I'll see if I can. You look down the barrel of the nail, and you're looking to see that everything is even across and down, that your free edge here isn't too thick. I do this and I inspect all of the nails. See this one here, it's got a little bit of bumpage over here. That one looks pretty good, and this one here looks pretty good. Besides the ends that just need to be beveled a little. This one here looks pretty good too, but I will quickly just go over them. So I'm going to move my camera back down. Proper angle. And I'm going to use, you can use a 4-way sided buffer. I used mine the other day for my other set, and I wasn't quite impressed with, maybe a brand new one would work. This one was already used. This one here is like pretty much the same, the granite ones, and I just want to try it with that. I seen the teacher do it the other day, and it looked easier for her than the other one that I tried. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to kind of lightly buff everything to give it that even look all the way across the nail. I don't want to go too much on this one here. This one here was fine when I looked at it. I'm just making sure that everything's even. And you can tell that everything's even by the way that the nail looks once you've buffed it. It'll show uneven spots, or if it's high in some areas or low in the others, or if it needs more gel. I'm going to bevel the tip, thinning it out. And you want to be easy when you do it because you don't want to take off too much gel. This one here, again, I said it was a little high over in this area, so I'm just going to, like a manicure, go over it. Lightly buff down my side walls. There's that bump, so I'm going to have to buff a little bit more in this area because that bump. Make sure to take care in the cuticle areas, along the side walls. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see here, here, over here, here. Those are all lower spots. So I'm just going to, again, go in lightly around the cuticle, being careful not to injure my client. And I take a look at it, and looks like there's a little bit of a down spot here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to go over that. And I want to bevel the tip. Okay, now that now, I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. This is one I said but looked okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over it and make sure that, once I leave it a quick manicure buff there, everything is good. My cat has to voice her opinion in every video. Now that it's all buffed out, I want to ruffle the tip so that it's less thick. And move on to my final nail on this hand. Then I would be moving to my next hand and then doing the thumbs. Be careful in the cuticle area not to nick the cuticle or cut the client. Up your side walls. that I'm in frame. Once your entire surface is buffed out and you have no high or low spots, making sure to bevel the tip. Again, I'm just going to wipe them down really quick to remove any of that dust. When my nails are there and ready to go, I'm going to apply my High Gloss Tackless Sealer made by Nailite. And they have to be put back underneath the light really quick. Again, with a natural, well, a real hand, it'd be a little easier to hold everything. Apply it just like nail polish. Now, if you get any in any side walls or in the cuticle area, you should remove it right away and just scrape it out like you would for the nail polish. So when you bake it, that will harden on your client's skin and it may cause irritation. Hoping everything has been in frame throughout this video. Now that I've got this cool new phone and this awesome video camera on the phone, I'm going to be trying to do it with this. Now that I got a spot for it stuck on my light, hanging right above, I'm hoping that it makes my video camera problems a lot easier. Okay, now that this is done, my hand is ready to be baked for the final time. You do not need to remove your inhibition layer afterwards this final time because you just removed it. This is a high tackless gloss sealer, so it is good to go once it comes out of the light this time. Again, press your light button and you're good to go. Now after 120 seconds here, it'll be done. It'll be ready to go. I am going to discontinue my video here. This will be the end of it, and I will take a picture of my final product, and I'm not sure if I can put it with the video when I upload it or not. We'll see what I can figure out. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this video was useful and you enjoyed it. Thank you.